This is factory ground and spaghetti. That is disgusting. All on the factory fuse panel. We are gonna, oh my God. That is disgusting. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Scuba Steve, and this is my 1990 Volkswagen Corrado. If you are new here, we are restoring this car from the ground up, and you can check the previous videos to see the engine removal and interior removal and how we've gotten to this process where it's at right now. On this build specifically, I'm going to be doing everything from the ground up, making it better. Volkswagens are Volkswagens, and that's it. It's a Volkswagen. So I'm going to be painting this car. We're going to redo the interior. We're going to redo the electrical system, all new electrical. I'm building a harness from scratch with a new fuse panel, relays, and it's going to be better than it was 30 years ago. On this build as well, it's just going to be one of those resto mods, if you would, and there's only about two things I'm not going to do on this car myself, and that is the removal of the glass, because I've never done it before and I don't trust myself to not break it. So we're going to have a glass company come out and do that, or I'll tow it to a glass shop and have them remove it, but we'll get that on video too. And then there's a couple rough spots that I'll show you later on in this video that I've dabbled with a welder once or twice, and I want it to be minty fresh, so we're going to have a professional hopefully do that for us as well. But as far as actual paint, I've never painted a car, but I'm going to do that. As far as interior and reupholstery, I've never done it to an extent. At the dealerships when I worked there, we did seat covers with hog rings. That's, so I get the concept of it. It's making the patterns and sewing it together. I'll buy, whatever I need to do for the seats if I keep these seats. Door panels, it's just, that looks easy enough to do. The headliner. So, with that being said, I still have disassembly to do, and I know some of y'all want to see me fast forward to the reassembly, but some of you want to see the entire disassembly process too, in case you're doing one of these cars on your own. You can get an idea of how things come apart. With that being said, I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to get all these parts from the engine removal out and all the tools out, and we are going to continue disassembly so we can have a starting point for reassembly. Now, I'm not quite sure which engine I'm going to do yet. I have a couple different options I'm bouncing around. I kind of said it was maybe a 1.8 turbo in the first video, but it may go a different route. We'll see, but more than likely that's going to be what it is. And the Volkswagen audience out there is going to tell me, oh, well, a 6-speed gives you no gains and it's a useless modification, and it's not useless to me. I've wanted a 6-speed manual transmission, so I have the opportunity to get one, I'm going to get one. Because again, this is my car, this is my build. I'm going to do it how I want, just to show you guys that anything's possible if you put your heart to it. And you too can have a car that's sitting like this, that's been sitting for 3 years, and you don't know where to go with it. So you just start visualizing it. Look at other people's builds, and then you go from there, and you be like, all right, I have an idea in mind. Now it's time to execute, and that's what I'm doing with this car. This started as a running driving car. It had a couple issues, but nothing major. Now it's a Flintstone mobile, I think. Maybe. So I'm just gonna make it the way I want it, the way I picture it, the way I envision it, to be one cool ass Corrado. And then we'll move on to the next one after this one. Maybe you guys can comment down below what you would like to see on the channel. I also got a surprise for you guys here in the next couple of weeks. We're going to go over a cool build. So stay tuned for that. Let's get started. We're going to clean up. It might get a little noisy because I do have to put a fan on because I'm in Florida and it's hot and I have no breeze in this garage. Here we go. Solid thick ground cable. Woohoo! We don't want to drop that, so we're going to put that. This may get reused. This is a supercharger pipe that we're not using. So I will put that right here. This is a screen that we may be reusing. I mean, it ain't stupid if it works, but I wouldn't have gone that far to do a heater core bypass. I have a new heater core. Alternator. Coolant reservoir that was new. Apparently a G60 and a VR6 are two different ones, so thankful for that. This I may keep depending on the intake setup. Heat shield. Supercharger pipe. AC line. This needs to go back to the tram. Speedometer cable. Front rod. ECU harness, which I had to replace, and I had to fix this too. Somebody cut this off, so I cut this off my old harness and soldered it on. But this was all jacked up in the other harness. AC line. Vacuum line. Water bottle. These I'm going to need, so I got to save those, put those right there. know where they're at. Axle hardware, which is going to go with the axles. Oh man, somebody left the ignition on. Now the battery's dead. Let's remove crash bar. Now we got to start labeling harnesses. Primarily ignition switch. Everything else can be sorted out. I have wiring diagrams, but I want to label the important stuff like seat belts. That's unplugged. I wonder why. Both seatbelt motors are unplugged. Oh, I ain't got the power, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah. Get this thing out as best we can. Fighting with the door over here off the side. Nice ground distributing. Oh. Whew. This is a fucking nightmare. This is factory ground and spaghetti. That is disgusting. All on the factory fuse panel. We are gonna, oh my God. That is disgusting. That's just unacceptable. But again, it was 1990. But again, there's, oh my God. There's just so much. No, 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 no. We're going to have to simplify this for sure. So, let me know in the comments below if this section right here is good for a battery relocation, fuse box, amps for the audio with a little, maybe a little flip up compartment. I don't know yet. Maybe do something in the spare tire well. Figure something out with that. Let me know down below what you think. But let's try to get this I'm lost for words. All right, I stepped out here for a second because I need to get this harness over to this side. And then I did notice we have some body damage, some frame damage. This car was hit on this side before. Now, it doesn't appear to be that bad. You can see that looks like it's caved in a little bit, so we're gonna have to fix that. More diamonds in the rough, which I guess a good body shop should be able to pull that out, hopefully, or put a new frame in, frame rail. Yeah, not what I wanted to see, but I guess it's gonna be a sandblast job and fix everything, because it looks like we got some crusties right here. Yeah. Well, let's get to doing something here. Try to set you in a good spot. Why would you put a... All right. All of this willy-nilly spaghetti shit's gotta go. Get out of here. So much horse shit. Yeah, let's just see. Gotta go. Alright. Now comes the fun part. Dealing with all this fucking spaghetti majetti. I don't even know where to start. I guess I could take ground bar off. It was tied into the dome light. Awesome. Alright, well, maybe we'll remove the bolts from the heater box and get that out of the way real quick. Keep 10 for those. Beautiful. She's out. Ugh. All right, well, I don't think there's supposed to be holes there now, but now comes the fun side. What am I gonna do with this? I don't want to cut anything because I'm gonna reuse as many plugs that are in good shape as I can. But that's got to be 100 feet of wire just in that section right there. All right. I guess the freak gas pedal cruise control vacuum actuated. Wow. That's what that looks like to me. Vacuum actuated cruise control. Because this is the accelerator pedal. Long one down. Cable goes through the firewall. See the little pink thing right there? But then if you look on the other side, there's a little red rod right there. It goes into this. That somehow gets tied into the clutch pedal. So, and the brake switch. Oh, jeez. Over-engineered bull crap. Thanks, Volkswagen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fudge. Yep. It's, I labeled the ignition switch, I labeled the spoiler, headlight switch, I believe that's what that is. Everything else, well, that can kind of, kick rocks. How are you supposed to trace anything in a cluster fudge like this? was able to get one of them. That guy, hopefully it focuses. Can't get the other one, so I'm going to have to break out a Sawzall that I had to borrow from somebody. So, I'll just continue on getting wiring and the carpet out. Let's get going. Alright. There she blows. She's out. Now, let's work on some wiring. Shit goes on that side. We're going to take pictures of how this is all laid out for when I build the new harness. So we can attempt to lay it in the same fashion, but a lot much more simplistic and easier, if that makes sense. So, yeah, there's a lot to do here, but oh. Like this padding is going to get replaced. Like, we'll get it. If anything, I'll just use roadkill with the custom carpet over top of it. That would be ideal. Because we still got to clean this. I mean, that's all disgusting over there anyway. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do to get this harness out. Panel tool. customer states no throttle response and clutch pedal sticks to the floor. I wonder why. I need a bigger garage. Oh wow, that's gonna be fixed. You bastards. Oh no. Okay. Secondary fuel pump, maybe? That. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. I like the fact that the hatch is a modular harness because that makes it easier for me to figure out. But I'm okay with it. I like figuring things out. No, I haven't got time to find it for you. So, with that being said, shift around, I gotta read it well anyway. That is it. Harness removed. Oh, almost. Let's get it out of the car. What do I do with this? That's about 20 pounds of wire that we just pulled from this car. We need to simplify it. Because that's just overkill. Volkswagen, you done messed up, AA Ron. So, if that's the content that you like to see, hit that like button and subscribe, support the channel, and we'll have plenty more of that, where that came from. Now, I'm going to have you guys take a vote. Will the electrical system that I make work on the first try? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you and have a good day.